Some weirdo yo verbs. So by now you may realize that some verbs are just a little different and we need to accept them and love them just the way that they are. So this lesson is about verbs that are irregular in the yo form only. So the learning objectives are that you'll name some of the verbs that are irregular in the yo form, conjugate the verbs that are irregular in the yo form, and use these verbs in sentences applying the exceptions or the irregularities when necessary. Hacer is a verb, a very important verb in Spanish. It means to make or to do something, and it is a little bit different in the yo form. So a quick review, if hacer was a regular verb, we would just drop the er ending and add the new ones. So hacer in the yo form would be aso, H-A-C-O. We drop the er and add o, but it isn't. It's irregular. Hacer in the yo form is hago. After that, it is regular. To conjugate in the to form, it's haces, él, ella, usted hace, nosotros hacemos, vosotros hacéis, and ellos, ellas, or ustedes hacen. So this lesson is about verbs that are only irregular in the yo form, most of them. So that's one example, hacer. Here are some other verbs that are irregular or a little different in the yo form. Conocer means to know or to meet somebody. And in the yo form, it's conozco. After that, it's regular. Conoces, conoce, conocemos, conocéis, conocen. Dar, which means to give, in the yo form is doy. After that, it's regular. Das, da, damos, dais, dan. Estar, we've seen this verb. It means to be also. And in the yo form, estoy. It was one of the very first things we learned this quarter. After that, it's regular. Estás, está, estamos, estáis, están. Ver is an er verb. And if you dropped the er ending, you'd be left with just the letter V. And if you add yo, or if you add the o for the yo form, it would be vo. But that's not what it is. It's veo. So it looks normal almost, but it is irregular because if you followed the rules, it would be vo, not veo. So veo, ves, ve, vemos, veis, ven. Saber also means to know, and in the yo form, it's say. It's totally irregular. It doesn't follow any rules at all. And then after that, it's normal. Sabes, sabe, sabemos, sabéis, saben. So I have a little category of verbs in Spanish that I call yo-go verbs. They're verbs that get a go at the end of the yo form instead of just an o. And hacer was one of them. In the yo form, it's hago. Salir is salgo. Salir means to go out. Traer, which means to bring, gets a go and it gets a spelling change in the yo form. Traigo. So yo traigo, I bring. After that, it's regular. Traes, trae, traemos, traes, traen. Venir means to come, and in the yo form, vengo. And tener in the yo form is tengo. And we've seen that verb before, and I told you it was irregular, and it falls into my category of yo-go verbs. So those are verbs that get a go at the end of the yo form instead of just an o. So let's practice, shall we? Take a moment and pause the video and go ahead and try to write these sentences, and all of them, I'll give you a hint, all of them use verbs that are irregular in the yo form, and then I'll go over them with you. I put the book in my backpack. Yo pongo el libro en mi mochila. I do my homework. Yo hago mi tarea. Oops, it should say mi tarea, not my tarea. I leave for the store. Yo salgo para la tienda. I give my money in the store. And I hate that, but I have to do it too. Yo doy mi dinero en la tienda. I know. Yo sé. I have 2 brothers. Yo tengo 2 hermanos. I'm hungry. Yo tengo hambre. Time to check yourself. Can you name some verbs with irregular yo forms? Can you conjugate these verbs? And can you use these verbs in sentences? I thought so.